security module by an asshole. It's called Weapon Master VR. What I wanted to say is that there will be a few mistakes made by VR gun creators. These are common. For example, the first thing is using the trigger to hold the weapon instead of the grip. No one does that in real life. And the secondly is that in the right controller they put that button that automatically reload the spring to reload the next bullet into the chamber. Usually that button is somewhere over here. This is the very big mistake, because usually in real life when you hold with your left hand you would move your thumb to click that button to get that automatic spring to load the chamber in. All right. The only thing to be on the right controller is the button to release that magazine. That's for the for the assault rifles and stuff like that. Another big mistake, which indicates that almost all of them have never done long range shooter before. You don't hold a rifle that long here. You never do that. In real life, no one does that. It depends on their shoulder and their head. By the way, a quick note to VFR, it will be amazing if you have like a hard point right shoulder, hard point left shoulder, in which the weapon, if it contacts it like a collision box, it will make like a semi-stable movement for the gun, like 1 point here and 1 point here to stable the grip, like a stock. All right. Real life sniper, usually there will be a bipod over there to rest the rifle, and moreover there will be some hard points. Some would sit down, rest the rifle on the bipod, and then with their left hand stabilize the rifle while aiming, and then with the right hand they will they would use to do the reloading. All right. Another important point. No one ever would use their index to crank the rifle. Usually it's either the middle finger and the third one, or the last two button door. These fingers. Usually these to pull out. All right. Please have several connect points in order for the user to be able to handle the reloading. The only thing that he got right was, I think, the shotgun. In this, he uses to have the grip and trigger to be held together so you can crank